The 5th year of Keicho. A thick fog had coalesced in the autumn morning chill, enshrouding the force of 200,000 standing on the battlefield. Unable to see beyond the obscuring mists, Mitsunari Ishida peered instead into the past. After Regent Hideyoshi's death, Hideyori should have been the one to rule over these lands. Yet porters and political power for himself, despite its simple position as chief minister. As an overseer, Mitsunari could not help but worry. Mitsunari's misgivings went unheeded, though. Indeed, many took issue with its self-righteous loyalty to the ruling clan, and chose to join Ieyasu instead. Only by defeating Tokugawa in battle could he stop him from gobbling up everything Lord Hideyoshi had built. Mitsunari had raised this army with his sworn ally, Yoshitsugu Otani, with that one thought in mind. Intent on seizing Ueda Castle and thereby taking control over Hideyori, he had led his army to the field of battle. Beyond the fog lurked Ieyasu and his co-conspirators, the lords of Fukushima, Kuroda, Hosokawa, and Ikeda, who had all once been loyal retainers of the Toyotomi, as Mitsunari still was. Why are they no longer with the Toyotomi clan? These dying leaves, yet unfallen, precious and forlorn, are scant vestiges of autumn's end. This basin at the crossing of Hokoku Kaido and Nakasendo once was the gate to Fuwa and became known as Sekigahara. In this place, aptly named for a battle to decide the course of a nation, he shall defeat Ieyasu and his former allies and set this world on its rightful path. At daybreak, the silence was broken by the sound of muskets. Soldiers and horses in red charged forth. And the longest day of Mitsunari's life had begun.
The thought of losing has never entered my mind.
How should we proceed? How should we proceed?
I await your command. We must make a move immediately.
Target the key point! Advance! Your orders. Proceed forward. Quite. Soldiers, we move now! There's no better time to display our might. Advance! There's no better time to display our might.
There is no command I will not follow. There is no command I will not follow. To the key point! Make haste!
Emblazoned upon your memory, the Red Cavalry of E!
Division, with me! Now, my tactics will see us triumph. There is no command I will not follow. I await your command. We must make a move immediately.
Drive the enemy back! Quite. Advance! I will.
We must turn the tide before we drown. We must think before we act. I await your command. We must make a move immediately. How should we proceed? Advance, the lot of you!
Quite. I will. Drive the enemy back!
We must make a move immediately. We must think before we act. Advance, the lot of you!
All parties wait! All who dare stand before me! Your wish is my command. Soldiers, we move now!
We must think before we act. How should we proceed? We must make a move immediately.
Your wish is my command. Soldiers, we move now!
How should we proceed?
Your wish is my command. Soldiers, we move now! Quite. What's going on? How should we proceed? How should we proceed?
I await your command. Your orders, if you please.
A test of courage awaits! If you've the metal, come!
Your orders, if you please.
Shower them with arrows!
There is no command I will not follow.
Expel the enemy!
Quite. The enemy will soon lie broken!
Your orders, if you please. How should we proceed?
We'll drive them back!
We must think before we act.
A test of courage awaits! If you've the metal, come!
Marvel at the precision of my tactics.
We'll drive them back!
We must think before we act. I await your command. We'll attack the enemy! We'll attack the enemy! Marvel at the precision of my tactics. Your orders, if you please. How should we proceed? Your orders, if you please. Your orders, if you please. We must think before we act.
Quite. Drive the enemy back!
This strategy will seal the battle's outcome.
Emblazoned upon your memory, the Red Cavalry of E!
Let us make the most of this moment.
I will. The enemy will soon lie broken!
We'll attack the enemy.
We'll drive them back!
What's going on here? My tactics will see us through this battle! A test of courage awaits! If you've the metal, come! How should we proceed? Advance!
This strategy will seal the battle's outcome.
Your wish is my command.
Here. Steel your legs. We move now.
There is no command I will not follow.
Drive the enemy back!
Here. Proceed forward.
Your orders, if you please. There is no command I will not follow.
Proceed forward.
This strategy will seal the battle's outcome.
There's no better time to display our might. Shower them with arrows! The enemy will soon lie broken!
We must think before we act. Advance, the lot of you!
Soldiers, we move now!
Now, my tactics will see us triumph. Do not put this key point to waste. We must think before we act.
I will. Soldiers, we move now!
Advance, the lot of you!
The enemy will be decimated.
Victory is slipping between our fingers.
I will. Drive the enemy back!
How should we proceed?
We'll drive them back!
Do not put this key point to waste. It's a disgrace to see the soldiers so stupefied.
How should we proceed? How should we proceed?
How would you have us proceed?
Quite. Drive the enemy back! I'll part its way, all who dare stand before me!
This is the moment the strategy pays off.
My feats are insufficient!
Marvel at the precision of my tactics.
This is the moment the strategy pays off.
I'll part its way, all who dare stand before me!
Marvel at the precision of my tactics. This will grant us the momentum we need.
Behold the might of our military tactics.
Emblazoned upon your memory, the Red Cavalry of E!
Expel the enemy!
We must think before we act.
Quite. Target the key point! Advance!
We must think before we act. We'll attack the enemy.
I will. Drive the enemy back! There's no better time to display our might. Drive the enemy back!
How would you have us proceed?
I await your command. The soldiers have gone mad. This strategy will seal the battle's outcome.
I'll part its way, all who dare stand before me! Witness the might of my military! Drive the enemy back! The enemy will soon lie broken!
Success!
Our army holds the advantage! Your wish is my command.
We're taking the key point. Forward!
Quite. Soldiers, we move now!
This is the moment my strategy pays off. Who's next? How would you have us proceed?
We're taking the key point. Forward!
How would you have us proceed?
I'll part its way, all who dare stand before me!
How should we proceed?
Burn! The enemy will soon lie broken!
How should we proceed? We must make a move immediately. We must think before we act. We must make a move immediately.
Quite. Advance! Soldiers, we move now! Soldiers, we move now! How should we proceed? There is no better time to display our might. There is no better time to display our might.
How should we proceed?
All part in twain, all who dare stand before me!
Now, my tactics will see us triumph.
Courage awaits! If you've the mettle, come!
We must think before we act.
How should we proceed? There's no better time to display our might. We must close this gap between our forces!
This strategy will seal the battle's outcome. I shall crush the enemy in the palm of my hand.
We'll drive them back.
Soldiers, we move now!
Advance, the lot of you.
Quite. Soldiers, we move now! We routed the enemy soldiers.
Marvel at the precision of my tactics. There is no command I will not follow.
Your wish is my command. Advance! My tactics will see us through this battle. How should we proceed? How should we proceed? Advance!
How should we proceed?
Advance, the lot of you.
My tactics will see us through this battle. Your wish is my command. There is no better time to display our might.
There is no command I will not follow. At once. There is no command I will not follow. There is no command I will not follow. We must make a move immediately. There is no command I will not follow. We must make a move immediately.
There is no better time to display our might.
There is no command I will not follow.
There is no better time to display our might. My tactics will see us through this battle.
Observe. This is the way a Mikawa warrior fights.
I will.
How should we proceed?
A test of courage awaits. If you've the mettle, come! My tactics will see us through this battle.
Marvel at the precision of my tactics.
A chance! Seize it!
There's no better time to display our might. Drive the enemy back!
This strategy will seal the battle's outcome.
My spear hound, Tadagatsu Heihachiro Honda, has arrived! Quite. The enemy will soon lie broken!
We'll drive them back!
How should we proceed?
I will. Soldiers, we move now!
Your orders.
The test of courage awaits! If you've the mettle, come! How should we proceed? All parties wait, all who dare stand before me!
Hearing such triumphant cheers is what truly marks it a victory. You have my thanks. I'm deeply grateful.
Let's be getting on with it.